Sleepless nights since the breakup? Tired of feeling sad and empty? If you're ready to finally move on and reclaim your joy, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Unbeatable Heart podcast. I'm your host, Banuel Dogaiman. I've been through it, and now I help a community of 50,000 people find the path to real healing. This podcast gives you the proven, actionable steps to rebuild your self-esteem and create a life you love. I want to talk about the most dangerous, most tempting, and most common trap in any breakup. It's the lie that sounds so mature, so reasonable, and so kind, but it is the number one thing that will stop your healing in its tracks. It's the 5-word sentence that often comes right at the end of the final, painful conversation. Can we still be friends? It sounds so mature, doesn't it? Your heart is shattering into a million pieces, and this person, the person you are losing, is offering you some hope. It feels like a way to stop the pain, to avoid the terrible finality of them walking out of your life completely. It feels like a mature and healthy compromise. I am here to tell you that this hope is almost always an anchor, and it will hold you in the exact place you are trying to escape, the past. I know because I have been in this exact situation. I tried to be the cool, mature guy. I said yes to friendship. But what did that actually mean in practice? It meant I was constantly, obsessively checking my phone. I was waiting for a friendly text. It meant I was analyzing every interaction, every emoji, every word for a hidden, deeper meaning. I wasn't their friend. I was their ex, sitting in a waiting room, hoping my name would be called to be their partner again. My entire emotional state was tied to them. I was holding my breath, waiting for them to wake up and realize they'd made a mistake. But the truth, the message I was really waiting for, the "I miss you, I made a mistake, let's get back together" message, that message didn't really come. It was a form of self-torture. It stopped me from moving on for weeks longer than it should have, and it gave them all the power to control my emotional state. So let's be brutally honest about what's really happening when this friendship offer is made. It's almost never about true, platonic, equal friendship. Let's look at the two most common scenarios. Scenario 1. They broke up with you and they offer friendship. When the person who broke your heart offers to be friends, it is almost always for them, not for you. It is a guilt reducer. It allows them to ease their own conscience. They get to feel like the good guy. They get to keep all the best parts of you: your support, your validation, your inside jokes, your presence in their life, with absolutely none of the responsibility or commitment. It is, whether they mean it to be or not, a deeply selfish request. Scenario 2. You were broken up with and you offer or eagerly accept friendship. In this case, it is almost always a hope preserver. It is not a genuine offer of friendship. It's a disguised strategy. It's a way to stay close, to stay on their mind, to monitor their life, and to hope, desperately hope, that one day they'll wake up and realize they made a huge mistake. You're not trying to be their friend. You're trying to be their partner in waiting. Here is the hard truth. You cannot build a new friendship on the fresh, broken, and emotionally charged foundation of a romantic relationship. And you cannot heal from someone you're still actively connected to. It's like trying to recover from a serious illness by inviting the virus back into your house every day for a friendly cup of tea. You're just keeping yourself sick. So, for your own healing, for your own future, you have to say no. Here are the logical, powerful reasons why. First, it kills your healing process. You need distance. You need time. You need a detox. Your connection to them is like an addiction. When you're with them, you feel a high. When you're not, you feel the crash. Getting a friendly text from them is just a small hit of that drug. It gives you temporary relief, but it keeps you addicted. It keeps you stuck in the cycle of withdrawal. A clean break is the only way to let the wound actually close and for your brain to rewire itself to a new reality. Second, it blocks your future. As long as you are emotionally invested in your ex as a friend, you are emotionally unavailable to anyone new. Think of your heart as a parking spot. As long as your ex's car is parked in it, even if they're just visiting as a friend, there is no room for a new, better, healthier person to even pull in. You're sending a giant occupied sign to the universe. You cannot be open to a new, amazing relationship when your emotional energy is still tangled up with your last one. Third, it's not real friendship, it's a time bomb. A real friendship is built on trust, honesty, and mutual support with no hidden agenda. This friendship is loaded with agendas, and it has a self-destruct mechanism. What happens in a month or two when they start dating someone new? Do you really want to be the friend they tell about their amazing first date? That is not friendship. That is a setup for a second, and often even more painful, heartbreak. Now, there is one very important exception to this rule. What if you have to see them? What if you have shared children or if you work in the same place? In this case, you are not friends, you are co-parents or your colleagues. The relationship must become purely logistical and professional. All of your conversations must be only about the relevant topics. For example, if you co-parent, "Hey, I'm running late. Can you pick up Timmy?" is a yes. "Hey, how was your weekend? You look nice today," is a no. If you work together, "Did you finish that report for the meeting?" is a yes. "Do you want to grab lunch in the cafeteria?" is a no. You must build a high, strong, professional boundary. So, this week, your task is to take action based on your situation. If you are thinking about offering friendship to your ex because you feel guilty, don't. Give them the space and the respect to heal. If you're already in a friendship that is hurting you, stop it. You can use this script. Send them a text that says, "Hey, I've been thinking about this, and I realize I can't be just friends right now. I need to take a real step back and have a clean break to heal. This isn't out of anger, but it's what I need to do for myself. I wish you the best." And if your ex has offered you friendship, decline it. You can use this script. "I appreciate you saying that, and I'll always value the time we had. But to be honest, for me to heal, I need space. I can't be your friend right now. I hope you can understand and respect that." Be kind, be firm, do not apologize. This is not a negotiation. It is a declaration of your own self-worth. In the end, you have to listen to yourself and do what is right for you. But here is my most important piece of advice. Do not lie to yourself. Don't tell yourself it's friendship when you know deep down that it's hope. Don't tell yourself it's maturity when you know it's fear. Fear of them forgetting you. Fear of being alone. Be honest with yourself. You owe yourself that. The opposite of your last relationship isn't friendship, it's freedom. Freedom to heal, freedom to rediscover yourself, and freedom to prepare for a love that is all and healthy. Choosing not to be friends isn't an act of anger or immaturity. It is the ultimate act of self-respect. You are closing the door to the past, not because you hate what's behind it, but because you love what's in front of you more. So, we reach to the end of another episode. As you already know, healing is a journey, and it's so much more powerful when we walk it together. If you're looking for a private, supportive space to connect with others who truly get what you're going through, to share your wins and your struggles, and to get ongoing encouragement from a community that genuinely cares, then I'd love for you to join our incredible Facebook group. You can find the direct link to join us right there in the episode description of this podcast. Just tap on that and you're in. And of course, If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our upcoming episodes. Remember, you are so much stronger than you think, and your brightest days are ahead. Until next time, keep healing, keep growing,